Known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover.
No, easy, hold on. Stop!
As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them, as America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how.
What the fuck?
By refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
Buzzin', what is up with Tarantino, man?
What?
What happened to him?
People say I got a real twisted sense of humor.
He looks like he should be on the back of a $10 bill.
Oh my God.
Royce Lopez.
I don't know what it is about him.
Hola, me llamo Royce.
Maybe I'm sick of hearing about him.
Yeah, I don't like hot ham.
Maybe it's his face. He's a punchable face.
You wouldn't download a pig, would you?
He's done nothing to me. He's probably a nice guy.
I don't care.
I don't know what it is about the guy.
Big Cranberry has been lying to you.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast.
He looks like he should be flying a kite with a fucking key on it. Brendan says he hasn't been able to use the N-word for a while. That's the source of his youth.
Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce.
Oh, bada bing. Welcome, everybody.
Happy birthday, Mersh.
Yeah, I'm old and dying. Please.
Happy birthday.
Stop reminding
Happy birthday,
me.
man.
Yeah, and thanks to Royce and the missus who got me fucking chocolate.
And let me tell you what Marie did, because she is actually very mindful of the fact. She goes, Mersh isn't drinking, so I'm going to get him chocolate. But she goes, I got him chocolates that are individually wrapped. That way it, and I quote, slows him down. So she really was thoughtful.
I thank you, but I have to get it out there, folks. Enough of the candy.
Okay.
I'm going to get, I'm already fat. The whole benefit of not drinking was, hey, maybe I'll shed a few pounds. Not if people are going to keep sending me cases of candy bars.
Nobody said
Yeah,
candy.
send the guy some prosciutto, maybe a nice, some jerky. Come on.
Some jerky. It's
Lord Pepsi says, happy birthday, Senor Mersh. Yes, happy birthday. Mersh is what, you're 42 today, right?
Yeah, we're getting to 50, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be dead soon. This is tight.
All right, shut up.
We finally get to the end.
This asshole's been saying he was going to be dead for 5 years since I was 20 since I met him.
Yeah, the odds keep going up,
no,
though.
No, they don't.
Well, they
medical science is already catching up, Mersh.
Yeah,
so you're going to be fine. Neuralink will put you in a robot. It's fine. You want to be a racist robot?
Yeah.
That sounds cool, right?
Being a racist robot sounds mad cool.
Hold on, Pezzy. What was that karate chopping robot video? Where was we saw it today? I wanted to show Mersh.
It was
Shredded Sports.
Science.
Okay. I'll pull it. Mersh, this is getting bad. This is like people.
Yeah, Mersh, this is fucking
So somebody was
terrifying.
talking about AI, right? And this has I forgot who I was listening to talking about AI.
Hello.
They're bringing up that AI. If AI ever becomes self-aware, we won't know it for years. Because it's not going to tell us. Like, you know what I mean? It's not going to go, hey, the thing that you're scared of, by the way, because you're... Okay, look at this shit. This...
Oh, I saw this clip on Twitter.
Fucking terrifies me.
Chaos Unitary H1 sparks safety concerns in China.
Oh, hell yeah, Chinese safety.
Look at this.
concern
Look,
videos.
look. Look, it's alive and it's fucking karate chopping. It's alive and karate chopping robots.
It's a backrooms monster. I hate it.
I cannot. This is not what we need. We don't need to give this thing. We don't need to give this thing a brain. It's already stronger than us.
I'm
That
for it.
robot thinks he's Jackie Chan. Aww.
Scares the shit out of me, dude. No,
We
that's a
deserve
good point.
this.
This isn't even AI. This is just a robot. A robot. The guy was. You could tell he was doing something on the computer. But my point is, we're making these. What do you think the next step is? Put AI in them. What was the guy? There was a video I saw. I think I planned to play it on Daywave. Yeah, I did. Of this guy that put AI in an old Chuck E. Cheese animatronic. Super creepy.
Okay.
Can we start writing some practical laws on AI? Like, you're not allowed to give fucking Chuck E. Cheese animatronics.
Hear me out on this.
Fucking any form of intelligence.
Hear me out on this. Here's the law. Hear me out. Ready? You're not allowed to AI.
No.
You know what? I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I can live with that. I make things.
Get ready for the creepy future.
Now our star chef, meet Pasquale. Golly, what a man! I'm Pasquale, a real Italian. I see terror like Caruso. If you ask me, I will do so. Pasquale is my name, and making pizzas is my game.
All right, this is our guest. It's Tony from Hack the Movies. What's up, Tony? How you doing?
Hilarious.
Chef, who are you?
Well, I'm a nomadic animatronic band member from 1981's Chuck E. Cheese restaurants. I sing for Pizza Time Theater, play the concertina, and make it a pizza.
Five Nights at Freddy's going to be real. We're going to have these monsters killing us.
I want to be murdered by a Chuck E. Cheese animatronic.
It's hilarious.
Like, that's kind of how I want to go.
Didn't Nick Cage make a movie like that where he was killing these
Yes, he
animatronics?
did. Yes, he did, and he didn't say a word for the entire movie. He did not have a speaking role.
He doesn't speak.
Was he surfing?
No, but he did. He did sign that he wanted to surf with the sun. There is sign language.
There is sign language, and he did sign that he will be surfing with his son. Okay, cool.
So who are all these Jewish Batman villains?
Oh, these guys? They're called Neocons,
Oh,
which,
okay.
as Mark Levin pointed out, means you saw.
K-word.
Yeah.
That's literally what he was saying.
Christ! It's funny because it just so happened that yesterday Tucker had Dave Smith on, and he literally met Mark Levin's read his tweet, and he was like, "I was gonna call him, but then I was like, why? He's just gonna yell at me," and that was
really
such a funny thing to say.
It's another one of those, like, you doth protest too much. Like, you're showing your guilt out loud when nobody was. It's like, yeah, these damn neocons. Oh, so you hate Jews. It's like saying, these damn pedophiles. Oh, so now you got a problem with Jews. You're like, wait, what? I didn't say anything about
By the way,
that. I know plenty of Irish neocons. If there's one
Oh, like who? Like Marco Rubio's another one. Let's go down there with Dan Crenshaw.
No, but I'm saying specifically Irish Americans. There's Irish Americans go lockstep like with right wing, like let's go to war. Like Irish people are always in charge of they're always staff sergeants in the Marine Corps or heads of the police unions. There's nobody more racist and violent behind the neocons than the Irish. So I mean we're just as much to blame.
Yeah.
Why don't you? So why is it an anti-Semitic thing?
He immediately, it's like, no, that's not what neocon means. You saw he got community noted though, right?
Did he?
Yeah, Mark got community note says that is not the meaning of neocon. Then he gave the definition of what neocon means. Let's see.
So President Trump is now facing bipartisan backlash for his plans to accept that luxury jet as a gift from the Qatari royal family.
I'll take a jet. Fuck that.
Can I give a little credit where credit's due? Mm-hmm. Fucking Looms.
Yeah.
Hats off to Looms. Because Looms could easily just be a blind Trump dick suck. Like
Instead of a literal dick
like
suck.
certain other people who go to war with info. But like, I gotta.
That's a coded message. I'll figure it out by the end.
I'm tired of their Elon dick sucking over there, and it's like, whoa, look at this bag of cocaine. It's a tissue. But I gotta give Looms credit. She was one of the only Trump dick sucks to come out the hour it was announced and goes, so you're just taking a $400 million terrorist plane? We're taking terrorist planes now, and you're gonna like. This is a bad look, homie. And I was like, okay, I'll give her credit. She does break rank every once in a while and go, this is a bad idea. It looks bad on paper.
Remember when he said never looms? And looks who's turning around and his girlfriend. Look who's turning around and his girlfriend.
Look,
birthday, Merch. It's Merch's birthday. He's getting older and he's starting to realize I could right now be settling down with Laura Loomer.
Yeah, I'm
having
42.
a bunch of Jewish kids.
Yeah, with a fucking 35-year-old spinster. Yeah, those kids are going to be great. That's what I want. Retarded Jew babies.
Can you imagine the number of cats of them together?
That's what I need. 3 cats. Yeah, I need Laura Loomer, 3 cats, and 2 waterheads living in my fucking 1,500 square foot house.
That's like a 20-time cat multiplier.
You know what they say? Don't skip an angiogram.
That baby would just be a drunk nose.
Yeah,
drunk nose.
All I'm saying is I'll give her credit, but it's the old classic. You know, even a broken clock is right twice a day. But everybody else was like, "Oh, cool! You're taking a $400 Qatari plane, based." And it was only like one person going, "Is anyone worried about how this is going to look?" It's a beautiful plane. I love this plane. I'll take it. And he said he's going to keep it afterwards. He's just going to keep it.
I want a plane.
Why the fuck would you fly? Why the fuck is the leader of a nation? Would you fly around in a plane?
From
another nation.
Well, you know what's not in that? Any spy gear, that's for sure.
Yeah, there's no way, dude.
It's like what was the story of Russian into many like when the Soviet Union fell. Some sort of a Russian, they made this like some sort of like Russian American thing because we wanted to have normalized relations. They made like this wooden like plaque, right? That was like a eagle, American eagle, and it was hanging in like the office of like some high-ranking intelligence person. They put it in their office. It had a listening device. It was there for like 10 years.
That's hilarious.
And
it had like.
And the device, by the way, they would do the wire things, and you couldn't find
detect it
because it was an acoustic thing, and there was somebody sitting in a van for I think 8 years with a van just with a thing pointed at the thing to bounce back the sound.
Yeah, it was like a weird like RFID amplifier thing, dude. It's
super
fucking
actually
cool.
really cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it, but I'm sorry. Look, Prigozhin couldn't even trust his own plane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's because there was a missile up its ass. So.
Was it a missile though? I thought they bombed
No,
it.
they shot his plane down.
Okay.
No, they shot his plane down.
Because I thought somebody got something on board.
Yeah, no, that wasn't it.
Is that Stelter? Is he back? Hold on.
Administration. Some of Trump's most
I wish
vocal
Prigozhin
and
wasn't dead. I wish
loyal
Russia was just
supporters
fucking with us.
in right-wing media are also now.
I'm not entirely convinced he is.
Could you imagine could you imagine how shook fucking Ukraine would be?
Yeah.
If Prigozhin just came on TV and was like, "Fooled you." You're like, "Oh no."
Where's
back?
You know what I'm looking for is the Looms. Where is she?
Oh, they're not going to show her. It's
Well,
CNN. They're not going to give her.
She's the thumbnail.
Doesn't matter. They're going to use her to get clicks, but they're not going to show her. See, the news is so fucking gaslit, and they've gaslit themselves into thinking we're not going to show you on legacy media. That's just going to up your profile. We are going to use your image because our profile is so fucking low. Nobody's going to click on this. It makes no sense.
Well, this is a some.
Trying to see if I can find it.
I think it's
Well,
just
this is a
petty,
somewhat
dude.
unexpected and cautious.
Petty.
Yeah, they're just being petty and going, "Oh, look, even Loomer hates Trump."
Oh, pondering. I don't know who these people.
Yeah,
are.
you're not gonna find anything of Loomer because all she did was tweet about it. So
You should have to fill out a form before Sure sends you an SM7B.
No,
Like,
or
you
anything,
should
or
have
not
to-
even an SM7B, even a USB mic.
hear me back. Hear me out on this.
Yeah.
We can fix it all right now. Bring back FireWire.
Yeah, these motherfuckers.
Bring
will
back
never-
FireWire. These motherfuckers won't know what to do with
Anything
themselves.
this and above. Anything this and above. We need.
You're
we need
not
a permit.
allowed.
We can solve everything. We just bring back FireWire. Everything has to go through FireWire.
Okay.
At
God,
90
no.
But you could. But the thing is,
I could do it. I guess I hate it.
But we could do it, and like 90% of podcasts would be Thanos overnight. They'd be like, "I don't know what I'm doing."
Who the fuck decided that cable shape was fucking in any way, shape, or form?
And in the
smart?
beginning,
do you remember what a?
Do I remember at the beginning?
Do you
of this,
remember what a
in the
firewire cable looked?
in the long ago?
Long ago.
Bring it
when
back.
we did this, I was doing this many years ago. That was the only
Bring back
way.
Firewire and bring back HTC phones.
Yes.
The trial of music mogul Sean Diddy Combs continues today.
If you can say hi without fucking pressing 4 buttons, you shouldn't be allowed to own it.
Yeah, it has to be T9. Sorry, that's the only way we type now from Me Future.
The trial of music mogul Sean Diddy Combs continues today in New York. The defense will continue cross-examining witness Daniel Phillips, who says he was paid to have sex with Diddy's ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura several times.
Man, that sounds terrible.
Bro, you got paid. Oh, she's so ugly. That sucks.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're
Hold
the
on, I'm
luckiest
gonna
guy in the
Google her.
world. You get to fuck Cassie and they pay you. What?
Why was he complaining?
Prosecutors
see what she
also
looks
called
like.
a LA
Oh,
police.
bro, disgusting. Why?
Brother, I would have taken that shit I would have never snitched on Diddy. Plus, I
No.
think this is a guy that also peed in Cassie's mouth. I would have kept that to the grave. I'd be like, yeah, I got to degrade Cassie and then fuck her, and then I got to and then I got paid. They gave me $1,500 on the way out. It was a pretty good night.
Trial of music mogul Sean Diddy Combs continues today in New York. The defense will continue cross-examining witness Daniel Phillips, who says he was paid to have sex with Diddy's ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura several times over the years. Monday, prosecutors also called a LA police officer who said Combs offered a bag of money as a bribe for the violent security surveillance that shows Diddy beating Ventura. Combs has pleaded not guilty to 5 federal indictments, including racketeering conspiracy and sex trafficking. Witness testimony begins at 9:30 this morning. Diddy could spend the rest of his life in prison if...
Bad boy for life, huh? He ended up being the most hood. The one everyone thought was the nerdiest one ended up being the most hood guy ever, huh? Well, gay. Well, gay and hood are very synonymous now.
Yeah,
$50.
it's the same thing now.
$50 from Dodd's Place. Happy birthday, homo. I think he's talking to you. Irish Serpent. Happy birthday to my favorite chocolate-loving spud from the fatherland. $5. Mr. Legitimacy says, happy birthday, Mersh. You filthy animal. Sweaty Zeus, the only reason Loomer is calling out Trump is because Trump kicked Israel out of the Middle East negotiations. Yes, that is also true. Netanyahu pissed Trump off. He tried to embarrass him, so now Trump's kind of pissed about that, which is pretty funny. That's what Levin was mad about, by the way. Sweaty Zeus, sure you want to fuck Cassie. They have Nogs pissing in their mouth. Court shit was wild. Yeah, I think you still say yes to that, even if she has had piss in her mouth. Who cares? Don't be gay, guy. Don't be gay.
Cassie could be covered in piss right now. And it could even be mystery piss, and I probably still wouldn't pass it up. I've been wanting to fuck Cassie since her debut album. You can't. Nobody could take that from me.
She could smell like a wet possum in the heat.
Yeah, for real, bro. Bro, I found Cassie when I was DJing in strip clubs, and one of these strippers loved Cassie, and I hadn't heard of her yet. She gave me her. She goes, any song from this album, I'll dance to. And I was like, all right. And I was like, that's when I was like, oh wow, this album actually. I will say, Cassie's first album actually slaps, and she's hot. So yeah, I would. Produced by Ryan Leslie.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking at her.
Yeah, she's very hot.
She's
very hot.
I'm trying to find a good one to put on the screen here. Not like there's a lot of bad ones. Yo. I guess she's okay.
I even liked half.
Listen, she's no Zendaya, but all right.
I even liked half a shaved head Cassie. And by the way, Cassie was one of the girls that actually like pioneered the half a shaved head look. Like she did it when nobody was doing it, and then because she did it, people were like, well, that's. And then a bunch of sloppy girls were like, wow, I bet that would look just as good on me.
Hey, Mersh. Hey, Mersh, quit digging. You're already struck literal oil here. I'm fine. I trust me.
I love Cassie.
She's smoking.
She's half Filipino.
That explains the piss in the mouth.
Jesus.
What?
That explains,
that explains the gay husband.
That explains the dick.
That explains the penis. Yeah. Cool. Hold on, I got a little bit more.
All right.
I got a little bit more on Diddy.
All right, coming back here to New York City, witnesses are back on the stand, and Sean Diddy Combs.
What do you mean? Sucking my drunk aunt coming to a birthday party. Big fucking deal. Relax, okay?
You look like when the movie Casino switches to the 80s. Like right to the, like, not the late 80s, but like 1980.
Yeah. 79 to 80 specifically.
When the 80s were still the 70s, you know?
Yeah, she should be standing next to a TV with wood paneling.
She's dressed like a lesbian going to church.
She's dressed like she's about to showcase some Brooklyn real estate.
Dude, what is this?
I don't know. Let's see what Karen Hill from Goodfellas has to say.
This federal sex trafficking trial. This morning, the rap mogul's defense team crossed.
That haircut?
No. This is later on. That she's actually got all her hair. It's just part of it's pulled back.
I
and
see.
part
I
of
see it. I see. Okay.
Examined a male escort who testified yesterday in graphic detail about several violent and sexually explicit encounters with Combs and his ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura.
They look like the two head black vampires.
Ventura is now on the stand, although we do have a warning. The details in this particular testimony
are pretty fucking hot.
Yeah, you might be bricked up by the end of this.
Let's find out.
May be upsetting to some of our viewers.
This is our patented NBC boner alert going off now.
It's a big red siren on the screen.
Just a picture of Lauren
Boner
Michaels
alert.
shrugging.
Boner alert. Boner alert.
NBC News correspondent Rahema Ellis is currently live outside that courthouse. Rahema, all eyes
Okay, she's ugly. That'll help counterbalance it.
are there on the courthouse behind you. Right out of the gate, Ventura described an abusive relationship.
They look like these two look like it's an age gap lesbian relationship where they just moved to Vermont.
With Combs and taking part in these so-called freak-offs. What did she say?
Freak-offs.
They weren't so-called freak-offs. They were freak-offs.
They were called freak-offs.
She said a lot, Morgan, but let me set the scene for you. We're talking now about a 38-year-old woman who is married and the mother of 2 children, and she is 8 months pregnant, expecting her 3rd child. She sat down, as you point out, in the witness box and
threw Diddy under the bus, even though she was probably complicit in a lot of the stuff that was happening. She's going to save her skin.
Yeah, you don't drink piss on accident.
Yeah.
Well, again, has a Chinese guy ever served you Coke?
Or it's like you
Oh, well.
you might drink the piss because you feel forced to, but then you usually immediately leave the next day, right? You don't hang around, drink more piss.
Yeah.
I'll let you get away with one piss drink, and I can understand if you were scared, right? But everybody's going to go to bed at some point. You can sneak out. You don't have to drink any more piss.
You don't drink piss by mistake. Sound like a guy who's never actually made a girl squirt. Shut up, Virgie. Grow up. We're adults. Okay? Come on, man. Jesus Christ,
You
dude.
think Cassidy ever, like 3 weeks later, was like, uh-oh, I know where this is going?
You know what's crazy? Is in the crazy exaggerated way that Chappelle portrayed Diddy, it was still way worse in real life. You know what I mean?
Cassie has to endure like an entire month of Diddy just walking through the house, drinking gallons of water, holding eye contact with her while he just keeps drinking.
Yeah, just looking at her and looking, and then eating asparagus.
Raw.
Oh, God.
she testified
Ruh-roh.
that she met Sean Combs when she was 19. That's when she signed a record deal with him with Bad Boy Records. And then she says, and when she was 22 years old, the sexual relationship began, and it was tumultuous. She was asked by the attorney, did you have arguments? Ventura, yes, they were violent arguments, usually resulted in physical abuse.
And then we fuck because we both got off on it.
And dragging different things. He would mash my head, knock me over.
Mash my head?
Drag me, kick me. The attorney, were you ever injured? Ventura, yes. Usually I would get knocks on my forehead, black eyes, red eyes, bruises all over my body. It just depended. And she talked about that at 22. That's when Sean Combs introduced the idea of sex parties, and that she said she went along with it. She said, my stomach churned at first. I didn't have a concept of how that would be. I was confused, nervous, but all.
Okay, look, listen, the beating up part, whatever, I don't know. But this other thing where it's like they do something for like 8 years and they're like, man, even though I liked it and I was having fun, looking back at it, I didn't realize how much it was disgusting.
Yeah, now
Come
it's really
on.
gross.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Of how that would be. I was.
By the way, you had no idea it was going to be. Again, I want to bring this up. They peed in your mouth. I mean, isn't that like red flag? Where you're like, I didn't realize I was too stupid. Look, listen, at 22, I was no genius. Okay, I know it's not. But the moment there was piss in my mouth, I'm out of whatever situation that is. I was smart enough to know that. Okay.
Your Honor, Sean Combs gaslit me into thinking my tongue was stung by a jellyfish.
Confused, nervous, but also loved him very much and wanted to make him happy. Morgan?
I'm also really curious about what this male escort said, Rahima, because this is information that seems new. He talked about Cassie's state of mind during this encounter he described with a couple at a hotel about a decade ago. What did he say happened there?
She goes, yeah, I really need something tonight to flick the old lima bean to. Why don't you just really tell me slowly?
There were many encounters, and in this one he talked about on the witness stand. He testified that there was a moment that he was with her, and Sean Combs was there also. Sean was always there. And in fact, these encounters...
The way she said it, Sean was always there.
Bro, why are people that do the court drawings so bad?
It's so bad. Look at this. Ernie Hudson was there.
Yeah, I know,
this is
apparently.
great.
Encounters were being taped, and he was watching and directing. And he said there was a moment when Cassie was...
It's a bad picture.
I'm going back. That was too good.
This is fucking bad.
It kind of looks like she slapped him.
They're so bad.
Yeah.
Cassie was on the computer. He wanted her to come out, and instead he ended up dragging her into the bedroom.
Back to you.
Yeah, shut up. You're not important anymore. Shut up.
Listen, all right, coming up next, Emerald Lagasse is going to be in studio. He's going to be cooking with us. And oh no, Mercer, Karate Robot's back.
I'm not scared of Karate Robot.
So we're going to slow it.
Okay, I am. All right.
I hope the Karate Robots finally put us out of our fucking misery.
I would rather die instead of getting karate chopped by a robot, though. That would hurt.
Not the worst way to go.
That's a pretty bad way.
Quit being a pussy.
Merch, do you think I Have No Mouth, But I Must Scream is a romance novel?
Dodd's Place says...
I mean, it kind of was, actually, Pessy.
Dodd's Place says, wasn't there an entire bit in the Boondocks about this? Something about the lines, when I see piss coming at me, I move. I saw piss and she stayed. Oh, shit.
1 month after he launched a trade war with China that economists warn could lead to soaring inflation and empty store shelves.
Wait a second. I'm sorry. I have to point this out. The news now is using AI.
Yeah, of course.
That's an AI video.
Everyone's using it.
Store shelves. Tonight, President Trump announcing a temporary truce. China and the U.S. agreeing to draw down their tariffs for 90 days to allow...
That's right. The Chinese, they blinked. We knew it. We played a game of chicken, and they lost. They lost bigly. Did you see, what they gave up? They gave up a lot of shit.
Oh, I saw.
They gave up a bunch of shit we didn't ask for. Did you hear the fentanyl thing? They sent their chief health officer for the fucking Communist Party of China to meet with us, and he goes, I'm going to help work with you to stop this fentanyl shit. And we were like looking through our list of things, and we're like, did anybody even mention that? No, but they're giving us that too. So they want to stop the flow of fentanyl. Their fucking tariffs went way down. It's insane.
And not only did you see that we're charging them 30%, they're only charging us 10 now. It's fucking wild.
But again, back to our original point, we don't really ship anything to them, so it's not but
buy it from us.
We just wanted that 10. That 10 is a fucking game changer.
Time to negotiate a trade deal.
So China's having a flash sale?
Yeah, they are.
Fantastic for China. I think it's going to be fantastic for us. And
Bro, this was classic, dude. China just waited and waited and waited until it was 11:59 and 59 seconds. And then they were like, make the call. We can't, because they were threatening embargoes and shit. Okay. They weren't going to ship to us anymore, which is devastating when you think about pharmaceuticals and fucking antibiotics. We'd be shit out of luck here. But they were literally going, no, we'll embargo you. And all that shit at 11:59, they're like, tell them 10%. Just fucking, we got a lot of fucking...
Bro, did you see CNN trying to spin it the other way, being like, Trump back down? And it's like, in what way? He got literally everything he wanted.
They're like, do you know how many boats of counterfeit shit we have that we're not shipping right now? Tell them, well, 10%'s fine. They're still going to rip us off.
Great for unification and peace.
Trump now slashing his tariffs on Chinese goods coming into the U.S. from a staggering 145% to 30%. China lowering their retaliatory tariffs on American products from 125% to 10%. It's quite an about-face from just last week when President Trump insisted he would not lower tariffs to jumpstart talks.
Are you open to pulling back your tariffs in order to get China to the negotiating table?
But
And it worked, by the way. And it actually worked.
The other mic, the room mic,
Yeah.
fucking recording of that.
No. I'm gonna play that again. That's just a good one. That was a good
That wasn't
no.
even like fun Trump. That was
No,
dead.
that was no. Such a whole shit. I've been
That would be like literally somebody going, "Hey, Mersh, would you ever call your ex-wife and make up?"
Talks.
No.
Are you open
Very
to pulling
matter of
back your
fact.
tariffs in order to get China to the negotiating table?
Here, I got it. Hey, Mersh, do you want to eat out Laura Loomer?
There's no anger behind it. It's just no. No thanks.
No.
Wall Street and business owners have warned the trade war was unsustainable.
The Dow went up 1,100 points.
Last week, cargo shipments into the port of Los Angeles
Bitcoin's at I think 105 today.
down 32%. American families already starting to feel the pinch. Today, the Dow surging more than 1,100 points on news of the trade truce. But tonight, the big question, what happens
How do we spin this and make Trump look bad?
if the U.S. and China don't cut a deal by the end of the 90-day pause?
If a longer-term deal is not reached with China at the end of these 90 days, can the American...
If they did this, they're going to reach a deal. They wouldn't have done this if they were like, okay, kids, calm down. Everyone, you said some things. I said some
They're
things.
doing this because they probably already have a deal in place.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if you know this, right? But very complicated trade arrangements between the two world's biggest superpowers takes a couple weeks to
Yeah.
get ironed out. So this is all right, 90 days unofficially, we're cool until we get the actual contract banged out. That's all it is. You're basically showing up for practice for the Jaguars. They haven't signed your contract yet, but you've been drafted.
Yeah, you're there.
You can show up and start doing strength and conditioning. They're not going to fuck you.
American people expect those tariffs to go back up to 145%?
Oh, somebody asked in the chat, Mersh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, good. This is we always fair with Trump. This is good. That was a good. By the way, unless you're retarded, we all knew this is what he was doing, right? Like he was just going of course he's not going to say, yeah, I'll back down. The whole point was to just tell him, enough. We're done with doing this shit, okay?
I've been hating a lot of shit Trump's been doing. I never hated this tariff trade war shit because it's no, he's just out there standing up for ourselves.
I agree with that.
You know, I said this on Nightwave last night when the Canadians were trying to get all cute with us. And it was okay, but Canada basically is like that girlfriend that you have that yeah, she's going to get pissed, but she's not going to do anything. So it's you know what I mean? I'm still going to go to the titty bar with my friends. You're going to mope about it tomorrow, but when I come home tonight, you're still going to be there.
Yeah,
so, you know what I mean?
You're I pay the rent.
Yeah. So I don't know what to tell you, Canada. I'm going out with the boys. You can mope at breakfast tomorrow, but you're not going to leave. So stop acting like you're going to do something.
You would have good maple syrup for breakfast, though, if you dated Canada.
It's fine. You know what? I can get the cheap stuff at the store.
Okay.
If you're going to make my life hell over the maple syrup, then I'd rather not have the maple syrup. And that is why the Canada, a.k.a. the girlfriend at home, is it just makes me so mad. Okay, then leave. Well, I can't leave. It's well, then where are you going to go, Canada? Nowhere. Pay your fucking fair share.
President Biden's closest advisors
Whoa.
privately.
Oh, my God.
What is this? Sideshow Bob over here.
President Biden's closest advisors privately discussed the possibility that he may need to use a wheelchair.
Are you out of breath from this?
They're now all. Did you hear the wheelchair Biden thing though?
President Biden's closest advisors privately discussed the possibility that he may need to use a wheelchair if he won re-election because his physical health had deteriorated so much. That scoop out this morning from Axios. It's one of the
It's
many
all right. We had a president before his legs were all retarded. It's fine.
details in the soon-to-be-released new book titled Original
That's it. Put that door in the Resolute desk to hide his legs.
No,
that's
that's
the real
true, yeah.
reason.
Sin, President Biden's decline, its cover-up,
Man, you
and
think our press is corrupt and shit now, but man, think about back then too, how corrupt it was and how nobody knew that guy even had a problem walking. Until,
No.
you know what I mean? It's wild how they kept shit from us back in the day.
disastrous choice to run again. It was
Twitter
written-
ruined everything now now it's just like some random influencer happens to be at the White House and they're like,
yeah,
this dude is crippled, y'all.
it's like when Gretchen Whitmer tried to hide and she was like covering her face. Like there's too many cameras here, dude. This is the White House.
By Axios' Alex Thompson and CNN's own Jake Tapper.
It would have been funnier if she picked up like a potted plant and carried it around. That would have been funnier. Just put the
Jake is-
potted plant in front of her.
Here to join us now.
Hey, Jake, shut the fuck up. By the way, they're all acting like, why did nobody tell us?
I'm curious about what his advisors were saying at the time as you look at this, as you reported out this book.
Also, tell us, what was it like coming in here today, signing in and getting a guest badge?
Mm-hmm.
That
was fun.
Is that fun? Because they used to just let you in. He did get let go, right?
I guess. I don't know. Is Tapper still there? I don't watch CNN.
I think Tapper's one of the guys. I think he says he quit.
No, I think Tapper's still there.
All right.
Maybe. Someone will tell us. Some retard will tell us. Genocide Circus, are all these courtroom sketches or the intro Good Times reboot? Okay.
So the White House physician, Dr. Kevin O'Connor, was telling White House aides that President...
Anchor-in-Chief Washington correspondent. Yes, he's still there.
Oh, wow, okay.
Biden's deterioration of his spine, the degeneration was so significant that if he fell one more time...
The reason I didn't know that is because I'm not an empty airport chair. That's why I don't watch CNN. So
You're not a dementia patient?
I'm not. I'm not. But let's. You know what, Pessy? I got you, dude. Here you go. How about we drop some hot fire? What do you think?
Yep. Hey, Mersh, you ready for the song of the fucking summer, Bappa?
I'll say it first.
White Boy Summer's got nothing on this, by the way.
I should.
Oh my God, no. No, please
beef
no. Please
tallow
tell me this.
summer. Beef tallow summer. Beef tallow summer.
I hate this.
What is up my nerves? I can get away with it. I didn't say it.
You didn't say it because it was. That was good. That was very good.
You get a feel. This is the scariest thing I've ever done.
You ready? Are you ready?
I'm Robert F. Kennedy Jr. You don't have to believe the lies. You don't have to take sides.
Come on, man. No, Mersh. Mersh isn't watching, guys. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Mersh.
She's fixing black people.
Mercy just trying to fix black people. Bobby Kennedy. Bobby.
We did it, Bobby. We stopped racism.
Hey, you know what's kind of cool? You know what's kind of cool again? The left.
Hold
I'm
on.
gonna join the left.
I got a video after this. It'll tell
Hey,
you
don't
that
worry,
it's not
left.
true.
You guys, don't worry. You got left. You guys are so close to being counterculture again. Just get ready.
They'll fuck it up.
I'm Robert F. Kennedy Jr. You don't have to believe the lies. You don't have to take sides. You can help me heal the divide. As President of the United States, I'll be standing on business.
I'm not.
No, come here. No. Mersh, he's standing up. Mersh, he's standing up business.
Business.
I'm going home.
No, you're going to listen to him stand on business for your birthday. Birthday business.
We can all go home.
Birthday business. Birthday business. Let's go.
We can all go home.
United States.
All right, you know what? I'm going to eat chocolate in front of Royce.
Fuck off.
Standing on business. And helping the community.
If you see somebody hungry, try to get them something to eat.
Boy.
If you see somebody
Oh, good.
lonely,
So
you
it's
should
also
try to
somebody
give
who
peace.
sounds like
Southern
Boosie?
hospitality. Tell people that you love them, and that gon' make a better sister and better brother. We all got a purpose, and you find it when you struggle. Can't worry about who ain't with us. We got each other. We black and beautiful. Question is, do they deserve us? Looking for change in the community to serve us. Boost. Community server.
Standing on business.
Oh, my
bro.
God. It actually is Boosie.
Yeah, standing on business.
I was like, wow, that guy is really ripping off Boosie. It was Boosie.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I'm glad you like the music. Happy birthday, Mersh. We have so many gifts for you today. It's crazy. I don't know if you know there's a lot of videos here that are not going to be...
Can you guys stop?
No. Sorry.
Hitler learning about the new Kanye West song.
Oh, this is Owen Benjamin made this.
Yeah.
That's why I prefer
He literally sucked his cousin dick, then bragged about it like it was cool.
Have you heard all the remixes?
Oh yeah,
The
I've heard
emo
many
and the
of them.
country and the fucking. There's a Motown version now.
He not only can't speak German, he can't speak English. Ask him to say the word ask. He says axe. I used to like graduation, but in retrospect it sucked. His garage is filled with stolen bicycles of children. And Fuentes should be deported back to Tijuana to be reunited with a donkey from his mother's performances.
Mein Führer, ich kann nicht zulassen, dass Sie solche
My leader Fuentes says he's Italian.
Daten, die für Sie verblüffen.
His name is Fuentes.
Mein Führer, was Sie da sagen, ist ungeheuerlich.
My leader, the Groypers are a force to be reckoned with. Fuentes would beg his cousin to suck his dick if he even had a dick. The Groypers are obese autists who aren't allowed to get driver's licenses.
This is actually my favorite part of this video.
But
But at least a pack of shirtless Negroes are saying Heil Hitler before they suck their cousin's dick and eat a chicken.
weil Sie Jahre auf Militärakademien zugebracht haben, nur um zu lernen,
Oh,
wie man
invite him
besser
to 6'8"
gabelt.
with blue eyes and 4 sons, and you call them a gay Jew on your. And you're now excited about a man whose mouth is wired shut because he wouldn't stop sucking a dick in a Mexican pussy with a pumpkin and a cat fetish. Without meth, you wouldn't know where you left your car keys. Suck your cousin's dick. Oh, fuck. Okay, that was good. Jesus Christ.
Fucking. I will say this, man. For obvious reasons, I have been highly against, like, what people have been doing. Like, they've been taking advantage of Kanye. He's fucking insane and brain damaged. And I've kind of felt bad for him. And I really have not been enjoying this pivot the way a lot of people have. I have turned a corner. I've turned a corner with this Heil Hitler song. The reaction to it, the remixes, the meme, like, it's too fun. It was one of those things when I first heard it, I'm like, oh, this song sucks. This is so low effort. But the more I hear it and the more it spreads, it really is an earworm. And it is so funny watching how upset people are getting. It is pretty fun.
In the chat room, they're saying, all you guys do is talk about Owen.
So, we deserve that.
That's
A Twin Cities school district is warning parents about a viral TikTok trend.
It's called the Chromebook Challenge.
Well, you try to stuff an entire Chromebook up your asshole.
I was going to go, yeah, it's the Chromebook Challenge. Just enroll in a Chicago public school and take your Chromebook home and never bring it back.
No, it's a Chromebook Challenge. Enroll in a Chicago public school, get your Chromebook, and try to make it home without it getting stolen.
Bro, this image is the Chromebook. I'm just gonna I don't know what this is. Is the Chromebook challenge stomping on the battery section of a Chromebook till it explodes? Because there's a footprint on that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know what it is.
It can cause laptops to catch fire. WCCO's Mary.
All right, so the Chromebook chat. Hey, what up? This is Razor 240 420 69, and I'm doing the Chromebook challenge. Apparently, that's when you put lighter fluid on your laptop and set it on fire.
No, it's very simple. You just plug in a port for a much more powerful laptop into your fucking computer and just leave it plugged in. Bro, remember back in the day, just figuring out which laptop plug you needed was like a fucking.
I hated that.
You needed a fucking actual college degree to figure that shit out, or you would blow up a laptop like very easily back then.
Thank God for Best Buy that used to sell the stupid ass Medusa cable.
I had one of those where it had one of everything in there, and you could fucking.
Yeah. WCCO's Mary Mose explains how schools are trying to stop the social media stunt.
My son told me he saw it online.
Wow, you're humongous.
On the popular social media app
At least
TikTok.
he has a happy husband at home.
He's probably fatter than her.
Yeah.
He probably is.
He's probably fatter and deader than her.
Teenagers are sharing Chromebooks, spewing smoke. It's called the Chromebook Challenge
Okay,
online.
but it looks like they're doing this shit at school, which is pretty fucking.
Which
That's
is funny, I
kind
know.
of fucking wild.
where teens jam small objects into the USB port of the laptop.
Hold on, Mersh.
No,
Mersh, let him cook.
I love the youth of
Let
today.
him
bro.
cook.
I love the youth of today.
Jesus.
The problem is when we had pranks where you like put fish in the air ducts and stuff like that, they have bombs now. Like, I don't know.
Online, where teens jam small objects into the USB port of the laptop.
Like Frozen Asian's penis.
Causing them to short circuit.
Oh, no, why?
Sometimes the device catches fire. Lauren DiNucci is
It looks like they're doing it to other people's Chromebooks.
That's fucked up, dude. I would fucking kill somebody.
hilarious.
I would fucking kill somebody if they did that to my computer.
of parents and guardians that received an email letter from Osseo Public Schools warning them of this viral TikTok challenge, and it led to a discussion.
I just reminded him that anybody who damages something that belongs.
I like how her big Warby Parker glasses still don't actually
No,
cover
her-
her whole face.
No.
Those are the glasses that are supposed to look big on a normal head.
I know.
Those are from Arby's, Parker. Or Warby Porker. I couldn't decide which one was better.
Actually, Warby Porker is very funny. I think that's the better one.
Put it on the joking nose board, Pessy.
Will's gonna have to pay
I like how Bessy's just slowly becoming a burned out Borscht Belt comic. but
I
in
love it.
real
He's my
life,
favorite.
He's just smoking a cigarette like, yeah, I don't know, Arby's Parker or Warby Porker, whichever one, I don't care. Gives a shit.
The world's gonna fucking die.
Pessy's unironically becoming Krusty the Clown, which I'm enjoying.
It's a high compliment, Pessy.
Hey, he's my favorite Simpsons character.
Mine too. No, mine too.
He thought it was a pretty dumb thing for people to be doing.
In the letter from Osseo School District
Oh yeah,
staff,
did he? Did your son tell you that he thought it was super silly and he would never do it? That's gay, Mom.
Yeah, I used to tell my mom I would never smoke weed.
Mom, that's gross. Weed smells. It smells gross.
Oh, it
I wouldn't
smells
do that.
disgusting, like my jacket.
Yeah,
Because of the weed.
why would I? Yeah, come on, Mom. I'm 16 years old. Why would I have sex with a girl?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, why would I want my penis
I'm
to feel
too-
good when
hey.
I have all this testosterone in me?
Hey, I'm too young for that. I'm not ready for that.
Yeah. Now, excuse me, I have to go watch that Kirk Cameron movie you told me to watch.
Yeah.
While I fuck this girl.
Yeah, don't worry, Mom. I'm just gonna go watch something, one of those Christian VHSs, and you go in your room and you just hear that horrible Howard Stern show theme where it was just like window, wow, TV and a radio.
Hey, baby, let's
Christian, Ma.
Hey, baby, let's 700 Club and chill.
Yeah, Ma, don't worry. Just watching 700 Club. Ooh, yeah. Let me throw baloney at your ass. Show us your tits. Oh.
There have been
The 700 Club's changed since I was young.
reports of unsuccessful
700 Club was always funny. They would have like these strongman ripping phone books and being like, out of breath, be like, so anyway, Jesus really filled me with the power of God.
Dude, Righteous Gemstones nailed all that shit
Yep.
so well.
attempts within our district. The letter also said families will be held financially responsible for the full replacement cost of any damage.
Yeah, that's a Chromebook. That's going to cost you at least $150.
Yeah, bro.
Chromebooks are free. I think you just find them on the side of the road because they suck.
devices, and appropriate disciplinary action will be taken.
I think it's really good to be aware of things. I mean, a lot of parents don't know.
Can get out of the car?
Look, I'm not gonna pretend like when I was in high school, this wouldn't have absolutely been something I would have been on board with.
I would have blown up 4 before we were done with this segment.
I mean, we did some pretty goddamn fucked up shit in high school. I can't.
Yeah, I did too. I was pretty bad.
Bro,
No.
we all, a couple of us every year in high school, we would take like a glass bottle, right, and we put milk in it, and we shut it, like totally seal it up, and we put it in our locker at the beginning of the year.
Awesome. That's rad.
And then in like June, we would fucking all throw those bottles on our way out.
They had to lock up our
It was
second story
horrible.
bathroom.
Bro, you couldn't even. Sometimes we couldn't make it to the front door and get out of there before throwing up.
You're a real piece of shit.
Oh, you're horrible.
You're fucking garbage.
They had to lock up our second story bathrooms during our like lunch periods because one day we just ripped the doors off and threw them in the hallway.
Fuck, man, I miss being a kid.
I remember on my school bus to high school, there were the kids in the back would literally throw batteries at the
Nice.
school bus driver, like D batteries at her head. Well, at her head, by the way.
on.
God, I'm trying to remember. They actually wrote an article about us in like not like the big local paper, but the small town local paper. Because we went on like a rampage one night. We got drunk at Legion Field and then just went on like
as one does.
We just went down fucking Mastic Boulevard and like trashed a bunch of businesses and shit. It wasn't very nice of us. But
Mastic Boulevard is very classy.
I'm trying to remember what
nice.
they called us two things, and now I'm trying to remember. I remember one of them was
one of them in a Kanye song.
It was one of they called. There was two times in the article where they called us like an adjective and a noun to like spice up the article. And I wish I could remember there was one really good one, but they also called us marauding thugs.
Hold on, so you made a news article because of your shenanigans?
Yeah, we got drunk one night and we just started like breaking
How
shit
old
as
were
we were
you?
walking home. It's like 17. And then my buddy ripped a muffler off a car at a car shop and then threw it through the window of the mechanic shop. And then that's when we all were like, all right, that was,
I'm sorry.
that was
I'm
too
sorry.
much.
Who were you running with?
That
I'm
was
sorry.
too
I'm sorry.
much.
Who were you running with? The Warriors?
No, it was not it wasn't a very nice town.
Yeah. Did you fight the Jets later? Like, what were you guys doing?
I didn't throw the muffler through. Like, I will admit, the kid who threw the muffler through the window, we all kind
That
of.
guy was crazy. Now, anyway, let me throw my
We
bottles
all-
of fucking shit milk on the floor and get in a news article.
Oh, we stole a manhole cover that night, too.
Cool. That's safe.
And like rolled.
No, that's safe. It's safe to have. I would have fucking murdered you if I drove. I would have fucking. Oh, I'm angry
Yeah, we
now.
were
I know
horrible.
it's many years
We
ago.
were
I'm
so
pissed.
bad.
Jesus.
We were not good kids.
You stole a man. You said that so casually. We
Yeah, I stole a manhole cover.
I didn't. I helped roll it. I didn't
That
keep
means
it.
you helped steal it. That means you're an accessory to it.
I love stealing things that have absolutely no use to you. That shit is fucking hilarious. What are you gonna use a manhole cover for?
And then they called us marauding thugs, and I'm having trouble.
Marauding thugs.
Remember?
Did you cuff Jebediah Springfield's head?
Well, no, there was that or there was no, it was, but I can't remember. But they called us two different things, and then I remember in high school we were all like, everybody was in and out of like starting bands, and we wanted to start a band, and we wanted to call
What
it
was
either
it
the
called?
Marauding Thugs. No, not that, but not Revengeance. Which
That's a cool one.
we were a big deal on Long
Pretty
Island.
rad.
We wanted to start a band, and we were kicking around names one time, and we were like, why don't we call it Marauding Thugs or whatever the other thing was in the paper? And we're like, it would be cool, but then they probably would figure out.
No,
it
you
was
should
us.
you should have called yourself the guys that did the crime within the address on it.
The guys that threw the muffler through the window of the Mastic Muffler shop.
I want to push you down an open manhole. That's what I want to do. You're fucking garbage, dude.
Oh, it was bad. And now it's like, now I'm one of those 40-something-year-old people that has the nerve to be mad at kids when they do this stuff.
I do the same thing.
I'm
I
like,
get
all
it.
right, enough of this shit. All right, not in my neighborhood.
And it's just them like with the little fireworks, and Mercer's doing literal felonies. Fucking felonies. Sorry, Chromebook.
Replacement cost of any damaged devices, and appropriate disciplinary action will be taken.
I think it's really good to be aware of things. I mean, a lot of parents don't know what's going on online, so it's good to have a heads up. And
And then one night we were out, it's the same group
God
of friends.
damn it.
And we were getting drunk. This was all like within 6 months. We went out another night, and it was around Christmas time. And like one of my friends wanted to trash
What
the
did you
town.
steal kids' presents like the Grinch?
Nah, one kid wanted to trash the town nativity scene. And
Oh,
he's like,
that's
"Let's
even
go."
actually a sin.
No.
But okay, let's go.
No, but so he was like, "Come on."
That's a double sin, Virgie.
He was like, come with me, bro." And it was like
terrible
there was
thing he
like
did.
6 of us hanging out that night, and five out of 6 of us were like, "Nah, we're not. We're out of here." And we just left that kid, and we all ran home. Like it was too much even for. I'm like, look, I'll throw a muffler through a fucking car shop window. Who gives a shit? I'll steal a manhole cover, but yeah, I was like, man. We all went home, and then the next day, the news was like, and of course, tragedy in our nativity scene in town. And I remember hearing about it and being like, I was home by then. Some things you just don't do. Milk bombs were funny, but you don't mess
Yeah,
with Jesus.
open manhole covers to kill people are fine. Though.
Nobody
What a
died.
skewed moral. How do you know?
Because I'm
Some
pretty sure we
fucking-
would have found out about it. They would have tied it back to us. They probably would have launched an actual investigation as to who did that shit.
we'll have the conversation.
Minnesota State Fire Marshal Daniel Cryer says they are not investigating any fires related to the Chromebook challenge, but warns that the risks go beyond property damage. Burned electronics can also release toxins into the air.
And they smell delicious. You want to get high?
If the battery is involved, we can also get corrosive.
Have you ever used it? The treadmill behind you?
How about this? Hey, fuckface. How about the fact that maybe this is all your fault? You keep fucking taking things from these kids. They got no future. They're never gonna own a home. You took their fucking Galaxy gas away.
Yeah.
Now you're trying to make Kratom illegal. They're gonna start burning your fucking Chromebooks. All right. These kids need something to keep them fucking chill.
Airborne chemicals such as acids and things.
And don't say weed. Weed used to work, but everyone's used to weed now.
Yeah, see, we all have a tolerance.
Yeah, we're all
babies
tolerant.
are born with a
Yeah,
tolerance.
babies are born with tolerance to weed now, so it doesn't even matter.
Pregnant women are walking around just hitting weed
They
vapes.
don't
Like
care.
we're immune to weed. Now. Within a generation, weed will no longer even be a drug.
That will be irritants to anybody that might have to breathe in that smoke.
In Osseo, Marielle Mose, WCCO News.
I don't know who this guy is. Fucking weird looking Mexican dude. Okay, let's see. One more thing before we go to break.
This morning, 2 New York City women say they paid thousands of dollars for a cosmetics training course, but months
Okay,
later,
let's try that again. Cosmetic training course. Let's try again.
City women say they paid thousands of dollars for a cosmetics training course, but months later they say
Merce left.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
they've been ghosted. No course, no calls, and no contact. Masha Sadie from our sister station in New York has the story with help from our very own CBS News reporter, Larry Seward.
Whoa, Larry Cunt?
Yeah.
2 years ago, I was living in a homeless shelter. Today, I bought my second dream car.
Okay, so today I bought like my second dream car.
All cash.
Online, she goes by Just Melanie, a Florida-based influencer who says she got rich doing permanent makeup and
I doubt it.
Permanent?
Yeah, the tattooed makeup.
Yeah.
I doubt
Do you not want to be able to have different looks?
I always want to look slightly shocked and confused.
But I mean, like, ladies, do you not want to? Sometimes you want a nice red lipstick. Sometimes you might maybe want to wear fucking pink lipstick.
It's a lot of this. It's a lot of the eyebrows.
Oh.
They like tattoo. I mean, from what I've seen.
You're right.
a Florida-based influencer who says she got rich doing permanent makeup. And with her course, you can too.
I'm going to teach you everything that you...
Oh, okay. So wait a second. So women are now basically dealing with what men dealt with like the Wes Watsons and the alpha males. Now they're
Well,
dealing
no,
with
this
these-
isn't alpha male. This is multi-level marketing.
No,
This
no,
is
no,
your
I know.
classic, like how to get,
like Wes Watson and Andrew. Yeah, like it's all multi-level.
Nah,
marketing.
Wes Watson's more of like, because his shit's so vague. Like I would say more like who's that guy? Gary V.
Okay.
You know, like he's the OG, like original, like business. I'm gonna make you a cajillionaire, and all these idiots just give him money and.
Or that Asian guy.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
the one
why
with
you
the-
sit home in
You're
your poor
fucking
house? Look
Stupid,
at my
you fat
mansion.
retard. Yeah.
What was that guy's fucking name? God
You
damn
need
it.
to know to generate $1 million in 1 year.
This viewed 1.8 million times.
And I make $200,000 a month. This is not a flex.
Including by Ashley Landon and Michelle Echeverry, who've both filed police reports in Miami.
This makes me so mad. That's literally, I bet you, our money that we invested. I hope she gets what's coming for her.
Invoice
coming to her.
This is from Melanie's company, the Luxury Inc. show. In 2024, the women
Hey,
each
Royce,
paid
I sent him to you. His name's Tom Vu. I don't know if you remember this guy.
Yeah.
but
Oh,
he's
I
down
know.
with
I know who you're talking about. Like the
Right?
crazy Asian guy that would scream at
On
you
the boat with all the women and shit.
That's the one that they made fun of on that Funny or Die skit.
Yes.
Listen, I'm gonna
I'm
level with everybody out there and expose the goddamn business a bit. But anything that somebody charges you $3,000 to teach you is all shit you can learn on your own for free, or maximum as far as you having to spend money at the very highest, a community college.
True.
Like though you can, but literally you don't even need the community college. In many cases, you can learn all of the shit they're gonna teach you yourself. Like everything's out there for you to learn. The difference is, do you lack the soul, and are you a big enough piece of shit to steal $200,000 a month from people?
I mean, you stole a manhole.
Correct.
So
Everyone is fortunate enough to know my techniques of
This
how
guy.
to make a lot of money.
Number one, first thing, be Chinese.
That helps.
Number two, have uncle very corrupt in part of CCTV.
Tom Vu method differs from others in that his system teaches you how to make money in real estate immediately and enjoy life right away.
I know some of you are thinking, my seminar is the same like everybody else's seminar. My seminar is not the same like everybody else.
Because I'm a Chinese.
I don't even understand what the guy's saying. Let's see what this happened with these scammers.
$3,000 for a class in New York City.
I seen her post and I was really intrigued.
Originally started at $6,000 and then it was on discount.
Okay, I know this will make sense to anyone. I don't know why, and can't even describe specifically why. She does anal on the first date, and she just looks like one that does.
Yeah, she's
it's
trashy.
something about the look.
I like the other thick one more.
And then it was on discount for $3,000.
She said that.
This one?
Yeah, I kind of like this one. I don't know why.
Fucking Temu Snooki?
Temu Snooki, yeah, kind of.
You know, she's flexible with payment plans.
So she sent me a link to the Square, where you make the payments.
But the course never happened. No.
The day before, Melanie canceled due to emergency surgery. In text messages, she said they could either request a full refund,
a little bit suspicious of it, so I did ask her for a refund,
or take the course in Miami, in which case Melanie said, we will pay for your flight and stay.
Anytime in 2025. I would just have to let her know 30 days in advance. I let
what a scam.
her know 2 months in advance, and I didn't hear anything from her.
And then after a couple days, she just stopped answering me.
I hope you're doing okay. Just want to get your side of it.
We called, emailed, and messaged Melanie. Echeverry did too.
She just blocked you.
She just blocked me.
Melanie hasn't responded to us, but she has been promoting another course set to happen next month in Dallas. One TikToker saying she's excited.
Thank you so much for going and checking it out.
I called reporter Larry Seward.
Are we filming both of them on the phone? This is really stupid.
From WFOR, our sister station in Miami.
Hello. Hello. There you go. I'm Larry from CBS News Miami.
We're from CBS. You think you're going to escape us, bitch? We everywhere. Yeah. We're everywhere.
Starts kicking stuff over.
575 affiliates, bitch.
By the address listed for Melanie's business on Google and on invoices. Unable to reach her, Seward went to her listed home address. This man says he's Melanie's
You think this black guy was like, bitch, you owe me drinks when you come down to Miami. Now you paying for my goddamn dinner.
Yeah.
Making me walk around in this heat, motherfucker.
In that
It
suit?
ain't 98 fucking degrees up in New York. Yeah, you out there, nice fucking summertime in New York, walking around for a nice stroll. I'm out here sweating my dick off.
Father.
There are customers in New York.
Bitch, I got to keep baby wipes in the fucking van.
Island, Virginia, that they've paid her, but they've not been able to take the classes, and we've been trying to reach her.
We blurred his face since he's not connected to
and
our
I
company.
guarantee you, he's just a fucking Cuban guy who's like, I don't know, like I don't know nothing. Like he probably knows nothing about this.
He's probably gonna scream at her when he talks to her.
She lives here, but she's not here right now.
I would file a police report. I would file a dispute with everybody.
Teresa Murray is a consumer advocate at the U.S. Public Interest.
And you better watch that shit, bitch, because if you're like doing this shit to people, one thing in New York, but if you fuck anybody over in Florida, you just heard about that dude with the pools?
Mm-hmm.
That guy about to do some serious time. All that guy did was rip people off for building pools at their house. But like Florida's about to throw that dude in prison for like 30 years.
That's the mistake she made, was doing this in Miami, because Florida really doesn't play around.
We love throwing people in jail in Florida. It's one of our favorite things to do.
Yeah.
You can come down here, get a little fucked up on your little spring break, and as long as you behave, we'll send you home with not much more than a ticket.
Right. We don't care.
But if you start fucking around down here and doing real crimes, we love locking people
You're
up.
talking about this one, right? I believe I have it. This one?
Well, 4 years ago, a Better Call Bacon investigation exposed a pool builder accused of leaving hundreds of unfinished pools in 6 counties.
Oh, it's
Well, jury found James Staten of Olympus Pools guilty of fraud in March, and today he is scheduled to be sentenced by a Pasco County judge. Consumer investigator Shannon Bankin will be in the courtroom and has a preview of what to expect.
James Staten has been in jail since his arrest in July 2023, and he faces...
We actually covered the original story.
Yeah,
I
a little while
remember
back.
this.
Yeah.
a minimum of 20 years in prison and a maximum of 285.
As to count 1, defendant is guilty of aggravated white-collar crime.
After a 10-day trial, a jury of 6 women found James Staten of Olympus Pools
Well,
guilty
there you 6 women. You're fucked, bro. Good luck.
of 35 felonies.
This isn't going to tell you what the sentencing was because this was earlier today, but he was sentenced to 20 years in prison. Yeah.
In March, prosecutors argued he intentionally spent at least $1.3 million of his customers' money on a lavish lifestyle.
The overwhelming evidence in this case shows, and what we have proved to you today, and in this trial throughout this time here is that Mr. Staten is guilty as charged.
The defense argued Staten was merely a bad businessman.
He stayed there. He tried to do everything he could to keep the company going. Bad business plan? Yes. Ponzi scheme? No.
In spring 2021, our Better Call Bankin investigation got the attention of authorities, who then started investigations of their own. Hundreds of pools were left unfinished, and some had
And that was the worst part. It's not that he just took the money. It's
Yeah,
like
it said he ripped your backyard up and left.
I remember
Just
this.
left.
I actually do remember this now.
That would be infuriating, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And the thing is, there's no reason. Like, this guy's a piece of shit. There is no reason you can't make money in the pool business in Florida.
Of course, yeah. You can. There's plenty to go around.
And by the way, I know what most people are thinking, but you guys have a bunch of pools in Florida. Yeah, and you know what happens? People with more money buy a house and go, this pool sucks.
Let's make a bigger pool.
Let's get a bigger pool. Yeah,
All the
so
time.
there's always pool business.
King of all pixels, I'm so happy about Kanye. Everyone who called him a fucking genius can collectively go fuck themselves. Genocide Circus. In my high school, we would go to the house and still being built, burn our homework in the basement, and throw M80s in the toilet, air ducts, and water heaters. People are garbage.
Oh, yeah, dude. Pulling fire alarms and shit. Hell yeah, dude.
Tomorrow
Miss those days.
is a Locals and Patreon show, locals.revengeofthesis.com or patreon.com/wornout. Sorry, $7 a month. That's it. One time you pay that and you get 4 full 2-hour Wednesday shows, and you get half of every single Friday show and our movie riff. All of that for just $7 a month, and you keep us going. You get our entire backlog, and you get the audio version of the show without any commercials immediately after it's over, or within like 5 minutes. You got to give me a little bit, but they go up, and it's $7 a month, and that's how you help us. If you're watching on YouTube, look down below. You'll see Patreon and Locals. If you're watching on Locals on Revenge, if you're watching Locals, thank you. If you're watching on Rumble, below, click it there. If you're watching on Patreon, we also appreciate it, guys. We'll be right back. Stay where you are.
Shake your money. Shake your money. White ice dripping, fake air kissing, a little yayo good to go. How bad Gucci, ripped jeans Gucci, she got a little dirty in them bones. You know she dances a flavor of that girl behavior. It's like hot, I'm a better boy, shaking that money all over you. She dances a
5, 6, 7, 8. Trident gum is the chewiest gum. Give it to your friends and chew it with your teeth. Your teeth are bones that live outside. They hang from your lips like bats. Oh, I'll tie bones. I'll tie bones. Never forget, teeth are tie bones. They bones that you wash. And when you're a kid, they fall from your head. And to make things less weird, we say they got stolen by a demon. That's your parent. No. Trident.
Second hour ROTC. Thank you for staying with us. We do appreciate it. And if you left, you wouldn't even know I said that. So thank you. Let's get into a fun second half. Mercer's definitely feeling better today. He was not feeling good yesterday.
No. Do not take 7 tabs, kids. They're bad for you.
All right. Let's watch some of these. It is Mercer's birthday, by the way, everyone. He's 63 years old. You wouldn't even know it.
I look every day of it.
You wouldn't even know it.
Are y'all starting to realize how much fucking bigger this is than just Donald Trump?
Children will be taught to love America. Children will be taught to be patriots. Children will be taught civic values.
Stephen Miller is only 39 years old. Notice
How is any of that a bad thing?
I'm sorry. I don't even like Stephen Miller, but I just want to be clear. Why that clip? And who disagrees with anything he said in that clip?
Can I just say 39?
That's a rough 39.
I mean,
it's the hair. He didn't
you know
shave
what it is? He's not a bad looking guy, but he's an old looking guy. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, yeah, man. Wow, when you're 39 and you look like you fucking look older than us.
Yeah, it's rough.
how quickly MAGA stopped talking about freedom and liberty and replaced it with shit like that. This
Like,
is no longer about
teaching kids that America's cool. I don't understand the problem here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really get it.
freedom. This is about dominance, submission, indoctrination. Daddy's home.
I feel like maybe that's your own kinks coming out reading the situation. I think you want to be dominated and fucking submitted. You all do deep down. So you just read into this shit and you're like, oh my God, they're going to start stepping on us and peeing on our chests. And these Nazis are going to come and they're going to fuck me in my sleep. God forbid.
I'm going to leave my...
you're hoping all this shit happens, you sick freak.
I hope none of these Nazis come into my house. My address is 123 Main Street.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
And you know what?
Doing.
Sometimes I get drunk and leave my door unlocked.
Yeah, dude, stop it. This is all in your fucking head. Like usual with leftists. It's all this shit in your head.
Dude, bitch, shut up.
In line or suffer the consequences. And the word patriot, the way they use it, doesn't even apply to the
Yeah, well, the tits, the way you have them, don't even apply as real tits, but here we are.
These fucking Nazis are going to come out of nowhere and they're going to stuff my face into a pillow and then put their jackboots on my neck.
Oh, I'd hate that. Oh, what I hate.
You love it, you little whore. You love it.
Founders of this country anymore. Reckless rebels who bucked authority and started a revolution. No.
You know, there's not on her hand a wedding ring.
Yeah, no.
Oh, those are not patriots. Patriots today are people who show blind loyalty, mindless drones who worship without asking any questions.
Like you guys with Biden?
Yeah. Or you that blindly hate everything about America without even looking into it?
Or didn't question the vaccine and just did what Fauci told you to do and just fucking did whatever. Shut the fuck up. All right? You guys, listen. You guys are fucking lemmings, and that's fine. Be it. I don't really give a shit. One of my favorite games, honestly.
Yeah.
But shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I don't care what Melanie Wack has to say. All right? Fuck out of here, dumb bitch.
She eats vegan butter.
Yeah, exactly. Beat it, stupid.
Listen to Stephen
you guys
Miller.
don't understand. Kids shouldn't be learning American history from classic textbooks. They should be reading the textbooks written by agoraphobic lesbians.
That's right. That's right.
Agoraphobic lesbians is my new grindcore band name.
Yes.
They're going to be at the When We Were Young tour.
Talk. Look at how much money.
You know, I was
this
thinking it would be a fun social experiment, right? Is the next time they do When We Were Young, is just invent a band that never existed.
See how many people pretend.
And Mandela affect them.
But no, I guarantee you a bunch of people would pretend they know who they were.
That's why the experiment would be fun.
You know how you make it work? You get like a bunch of plants with their T-shirt.
But no, yeah, you would have to have plants and shit to make people
Yeah,
go,
of course.
oh yeah, you don't remember them, dude? Warp Tour 06? Ah, you're such a fucking loser. You're such a poser, dude. And then you could get enough people to be like, oh yeah, no, I remember.
Oh yeah, you never heard that? The song "Hidden Emotions" was like #1.
I'm telling you, you could pull this.
It would work.
Bro, they were on Epitaph Records for like 12 years, dude.
Yeah, you call yourself a ska band and you never saw Necktie Jihad in 06 Warp Tour? It was fucking awesome. bro.
Necktie Jihad was really good though.
Yeah, you never saw that. You never saw that fucking. What was it? What did they used to call them when they would have two bands on one album?
Oh, trash.
Oh, dude, the verses albums.
Not worth printing.
Yeah. Oh, you don't remember the album they did with Hot Water Music?
Bro,
I
Necktie
think
Jihad
you're thinking of Speaker Box and The Love Below.
Necktie Jihad opened for Operation Ivy and Agent Orange back in 01. It was fucking awesome, man.
Telling these idiots would fall for it.
Yeah, they would. Okay, so this is the teacher making a TikTok video. It says, when I see ICE pull up to my school thinking I'm going to let my babies go with them. They're not your babies. You fucking weirdo. But here you go.
I don't fight for my respect, bitch. I fight for D. Baby girl, I
Look how little her head
That's
is.
a great way to get your tits punched. Secondly, by ICE. Secondly, first off, like the way she's dressed, you would think that she'd be like in her house on her couch. That's how she goes to work, dude. She goes to work. Like even when I was a kid, man, my teachers did actually try to go dressed nice to work.
Yeah.
You know.
What happens when you get fucking? What happens when you get the stock of a fucking rifle to the fucking to bridge your nose by some ICE agent, and he just drags you to federal prison?
Yeah, go. You know what? Go bow up on Juan. See what happens.
You guys are talking a lot of shit. Look, I'm not gonna lie to local cops and shit, especially when I'm not in deep trouble. Like I'll lie to those motherfuckers all day, right? But stop acting like you're gonna be tough guy when the fucking 3 letters show up. Nobody fucks with the feds, all right? Nobody fucks with the government more than us. But when the feds show up, you're like, all right. What do we gotta do to what do we gotta do to make this go away?
Yeah, when the cops show up, it's like, shut up, fucking nerd. When the feds show up, everyone's throwing their fucking drugs under the fucking house.
I would have been the one guy at fucking branch. I would have been the one Branch Davidian that's like, whoa, wait a minute, the ATF's out there? Okay, guys, look, you guys are all right, guys. I love you, and I do think you're Jesus,
guys.
That's the ATF, my guy.
And while I'm walking out, I'd be like, hey, pro tip, let the dogs go. Just trust me on this one, okay? Please trust me. Just let them go.
I'd be like, look, I'm going up into the daycare. I'm grabbing my kid, and I'm getting out of here. It's an ATF's no joke. They're going to burn your babies alive.
This is a bunch of trans people going into a woman's bathroom to show us.
Oh no, that's the Beetlejuice waiting room. Fourth time.
That's real brave of you. I bet they went into a female bathroom, but like at a Love's.
Oh yeah.
Like a truck stop. Where like, nobody's ever in there. The women's room is never being used.
It's never been flushed.
Yeah,
It's never been flushed.
Yeah, you know who else uses the ladies' room at a truck stop? This guy. So I don't want to hear how brave you are. Tell me you haven't before.
Of course.
Where you're like, oh, I know nobody's used that for
no,
fucking
it's empty.
4 days.
It's clean.
I'm
It's
going
fine.
in there, baby. I'm going to go mess up the girls' room.
And I don't even know this about Love's employees. They don't fucking care about anything, about life.
Why would they?
They're truck stop gas station employees.
Bro, there was when I lived in Tampa, I always talk about the little coffee shop I used to hang out at when I was selling coke, and they had 2 bathrooms, male and female, but they were just single bathrooms with locks.
I used to travel one. No,
I would always use, bro, if I needed to take a shit and there was a line for the men's room and there's no women in there, I would fucking bomb out that ladies, because you can lock it. There's no,
there's one door.
You can't accuse me of doing anything nefarious. You check, you're like, oh, it's empty. You go in there, lock it, and you just let one loose. And then you kind of sneak out because you don't want to be the guy either. You don't want to be you don't want the chicks to start finding out you Mr. Poopy Pants.
I don't care. Tell Cersei I wanted to know it was me.
Come out, make eye contact.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't even flush it.
No. Men even shit better than you and then leave.
Bro, that is not a stereotype, by the way. If you ladies don't know, you guys seriously have the nicest bathrooms, and men just have these. I could see why you want to keep trans people out. Like women have nice bathrooms, and men, Oh, it's a nightmare.
They smell real bad.
It's bad. They will piss in the sink. God,
don't
have you ever been to a
care.
dive bar men's
Yeah.
bathroom? Guys are fucking animals, dude.
Yeah. Okay, speaking of.
You ever go to one of those bars where they have the piss trough?
Oh, yeah. They fill it with ice? Merch, smash or pass?
Is that one of the sloppers?
No, that's a guy.
I know. No,
That's a dude.
I'll pass.
Is this the starting lineup for every battered women's shelter in 2025?
So there's that many trannies going into a ladies' room, which tells me that you guys probably had some kind of private event. There were no real women there, and that this is just a made-up flex.
Yeah, just like their gender.
No, but seriously, how many trans people like this are you going to see in one place, unless it's a trans-themed event? There's probably no real women there anyway. Real brave of you.
By the way, while they're doing this, I would walk in there, go into the toilet, and just take the biggest shit while they're filming it.
I'll
It
go
would be
in
loud.
there.
It would be loud.
I'll go in there and be like, I'm a fucking woman, dude.
And I would take the
Question me.
loudest like post McDonald's shit that you've ever heard.
Start farting loudly and screaming. You just you fart really loud and you scream, "My vagina! Ow!"
I tore my ass vagina. My synthetic ass vagina has been torn.
Should have dilated this morning. Damn it.
Oh, shit.
Forgetful.
Oh, God. Here, this is how it would go. Watch. This is how it goes. Okay, here you go.
I don't know, man. Maybe don't have children sing your trans.
Ow! Oh! Oh, God! Hot! Hot, hot, hot! Oh, my vagina!
Oh, that was a wet one. Oh, that was gross. Okay, guys, come on. Don't be gross. These ladies are brave. Braver than you.
They all look like a bit character from Married with Children.
Shall we check in on the south side of Chicago?
No.
See how they're doing?
I mean, I guess for the sake of the show, sure, but
I had something.
I'd rather not.
So you know how they're mad because we brought in all the South Africans? By the way, did you see the photo of the hot blonde South African chick that we let in?
Yeah.
And people are going, now everyone's fucking pissed. We let any more of these and women are going to fucking lose their minds.
yeah, of course.
But I have a trade proposition for you. I understand that we don't want to be hypocrites when it comes to immigration. Even though, by the way, guys, it's because they're polite white people. That's the real answer. You could say it. It's fine. But how about one-for-one trade? We send them to South Africa, these people that we were about to play. We send them to South Africa, and we bring the white South Africans here. That's fair. That's a fair one-for-one trade, right?
Great song to play during a fucking fight.
This is a black version of Dirty Work. They put the thing on the wrong thing on Tune Touch.
Back in the day, I was DJing at a club, and my security guy, Adrian, and this other security guy were going to go beat the shit out of one of these customers. And like they weren't even like, they were just going to beat the shit out of him. It wasn't even a throw him out kind of thing. And Adrian walked up, and they were like, yeah, there's about to be a fight in here, just so you know. So he went over, and Adrian fucking, like, stood in front of the guy, and then the other guy, the other security guy, like, kicked the back of his chair as Adrian pushed him, so he, like, fell onto the floor. And they just started stomping the shit out of him. And they were like, yeah, change the music up, so, like, draw attention away. So I put on Good Vibrations by Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. I'll never forget watching this guy just get stomped almost to death while that song was playing. Like, come on, feel it. It's one of the best nights ever. Yeah, this is it. They beat the brakes off that guy while this song played. I don't know why. They said, because I had some hood shit playing, and they're like, change up the music. And I was like, oh, okay. And this is the first song. This is the first song I could think of. I was all coked up. I'm like, come on, feel it. They beat the brakes off that guy for like 5 minutes straight.
Is this the Netflix remake of Roadhouse, Screet Crib?
Yeah. Yeah.
Feel the vibrations.
That was fun.
I'll never forget the come on, feel
I'm
it.
sorry,
Feel
the
it.
thought
I
of
was like
people
fucking
fighting,
dying.
the thought of people fighting and Merce scrambling and then ooh, bum, 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 bum.
Look, they said to change the. I took the hood music off.
And then y'all got the nerve to be mad at the customer for fucking up their order? Y'all messed up my order.
No,
I
by
told
the
you
way.
exactly what it was that I wanted.
They messed up this woman's order, by the way. Is she wearing like her daughter's sandals?
Probably.
Please give me corporate numbers. I get the fuck
Okay,
out.
can we do that? Can we do this the Mersh way? All right, let's pretend like they fucked up my order, which happens all the time, right?
It's a Dunkin' Donuts,
All right.
yes.
All right, you be the Dunkin' Donuts guy. I'm gonna come in. Hi, excuse me. I'm sorry. I ordered something else. Actually, I got the wrong thing. Is there a chance I could just get what I ordered?
Okay.
There you go. And he says K, but he'll come back with what I ordered.
I know what he needs.
So it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Why do you have to make a fucking scene over it? Just go, hey, you know what? I get it. We all have a bad day. I didn't order this. Can I get what I ordered? And 9 out of 10 times they're like, oh, I'm so sorry about that, sir. Let me go get the
also,
thing you
and if
ordered.
you're nice, you know what they'd be like, just keep the other one. It's fine.
They almost
Because
always.
they're not going to throw it out if not.
And then you're like, all right, I don't really like the little chicken wraps, but
Whatever.
I got a free one.
Shut up.
Okay.
Okay, I thought this was going to be just another, like, I'm kind of sick of these videos of just black people wiling out. I already love this. Whatever's had. Shut up. Black
And they
fatigue,
say-
folks. Black fatigue is taking over.
Fuck up.
You're fucking
What is
annoying.
wrong with you, bitch?
Look at this fucking thing. Look at her.
Fucking dummy.
Look at this dumb bitch.
Sir. Bravo. Bro, the fatigue is spreading, dude.
That's actually really funny.
You know what? I got to give it to you, white people. It took you 6-7 years of this shit. But I really do think they woke up a sleeping giant. Like, you're starting to see, and the problem with this is the more people are, it's just like cutting school or breaking any other rule or social taboo. Once other people start seeing other inmates getting away with it, you're going to start seeing more of this. People are finally like waking up and going like, shut the fuck up. Like, shut up. Like, we're finally shaming people back into go fucking sit over there now.
I told you exactly what it was that I wanted. Please give me corporate numbers. I
backed up
fuck
to
out.
my hearing again.
Shut up.
You shut the fuck up.
You're fucking
What is wrong
annoying.
with you, bitch?
Look at this fucking thing, dude. Look at her.
Look at this fucking
Look at this.
thing. I love this guy.
Just a little bit, yeah. White boy summer.
Let's go.
Bro, the fatigue, I mean, really got, dude, people are, and you know me, I'm usually not like optimistic about these things, but I really think people are starting to wake up. You're seeing normies be like, shut the fuck up, we're all online.
Be quiet.
Like, it's kind of fun to see. And again, it's just like, it's that same thing, it's the inmate theory. Once one inmate punches a guard and gets
It's a
away with
fight,
it,
yeah.
then we're like, yo, it's open season on the guards, dog. Like, I've had it with this shit.
Damn, look at this dumb bitch.
Dumbass crackers.
Look, oh, there it
Yeah.
is. There it is.
There it is. Bitch, don't report me. I didn't ask you to record me.
do not
I didn't
put
ask you to
your-
record
do
me.
not put your
Do not.
fucking hands
I did not ask you to
Please
record
knock
me.
her the fuck
So
out.
get that shit
Put
off
your
of me
hands
before I
on me.
put you in fucking jail.
Put your hands on me, sweetheart.
Hey,
Put your
back
hands
the fuck off me.
Put your
Because I
hands
got a
on me.
gun, so back the fuck up off me.
Oh, don't say that.
Oh, yes. You're already,
why
you're
did you do
already
that?
setting up
Why
to
did
go to
you do
jail.
that? Why did you do that? I got a gun and it's not legal.
Guys, 100% of the reason for having a gun has nothing to do with anyone knowing you have a gun. That is, no one should ever know you have a gun. I don't even like open carry in states that allow it. Like,
Nah, fuck
concealed,
that, I don't care.
shut the fuck up. Nobody needs to know you have a gun. And then, should you have to blow somebody's fucking grape off? All right, only good thing I had a gun.
By the way, it's funny that she's having this attitude when she has mushrooms on her shirt that says, be the good in the world.
There it is. Bitch, don't report me. I didn't ask you to record me.
do not
I didn't
put
ask you to
your-
record
do
me.
not put your
Do not.
fucking hands on
I did not ask you to record me. So get that shit
Put
off
your
of me
hands
before I
on me.
put you in fucking jail.
Put your hands on me, sweetheart.
Hey,
Put your
back
hands
the
I got a gun.
fuck off me.
Put your
Because I
hands
got a
on me.
gun, so back the fuck up off me.
Put your hands on
Yeah.
me.
Back the fuck up off me.
Yeah, I'm recording this entire thing just so
I would
you know.
love if somebody said that to me. I have a gun, by the way. I'd be like, yeah, this is Florida. Who doesn't? The old lady behind the counter at Wawa has a fucking gun. What are you talking about? Everyone here is strapped.
Mercer's pulling guns off him like Mike did. And that dude. Oh, you look like a guy that has an ankle holster.
Yeah, guy like you.
Yeah, guy like you.
I love that scene.
It's one of my favorites.
Man, so many guns. I don't know which one to pick. How about you? You want one?
The guy runs away. My favorite part is he dumps all of them in a garbage can.
And he doesn't even keep any of them. And he's like, all right, let's go. And the best part of that scene is he's carrying a fucking bag lunch. He's making $1,500 for just one hour appearance, and he's got his little pimento loaf sandwich.
I'm recording this in.
But the way he says it, he say what kind of gun he has. What do you have? A pimento loaf.
Entire thing, sweetheart.
That's fine. That's perfect.
I started.
Send it to
No,
me.
no.
Send it to
I
me.
started. I
need
started
it.
on your side.
Be the good in all things, dude.
Man,
Mushroom.
come on,
dude,
man.
chill.
Take your own advice.
I need it.
And it
Send
ended
it to me.
completely the wrong way.
Send it to me, please. I need it.
Is this? Where is this? Is this in Florida?
No.
Go ahead.
Because I'm thinking, is that bridge behind her the Skyway?
It does kind of look like the Skyway.
I started on.
It's a Sarasota thing, is what it said. The sign says over here. This is. It's a Sarasota. I know some in the Midwest call it Sarah Pop.
Man, that's even worse. You live in Florida and you're announcing you have a gun. That is the most empty threat in this state ever.
Now that it's
I've got
Florida.
a gun. I have 4 in the car. So
calm
we're going to
down.
play that game.
I started on your
Send it to
side,
me.
but it
Send it
ended
to me.
quickly when you called me a cracker. So. Damn.
Yo, kudos to this guy, man. Can we start seeing more of this?
That was pretty cool, yeah.
We need to start seeing a lot more of this. Shut up.
Well, I know the title of the video, and it's not over yet.
Oh, no.
Look at these fucking
Think I give a
people.
fuck about that? Fuck, boy. I don't.
I don't give a
Man,
fuck. I
that's
don't give
crazy.
a fuck.
That's crazy.
This is funny now. I love this. Street justice.
Over a French vanilla shot.
Of course.
That's right.
That's
That's
crazy.
right, because that's not what I asked for.
That's crazy. I understand.
But why do you got to yell at people, dude?
I understand.
Oh, because she's a black woman.
I'm sorry. A black woman who lives in Sarasota. To be very specific.
I'm talking in your face. Mind your fucking business.
Well, that wouldn't end well for you.
Mind your
wouldn't
fucking
end well.
business now. Before I do something to you.
Oh!
So, like, you sat there and argued over this drink.
Before I do something to you.
This is, I hope, sir, please. Now's your moment.
I'm calling the police. Hey, can you guys call the cops? She just assaulted me.
I love a white dude in slides. Who's just
Can
like,
you call the police?
By the way, the Indian guy's not going to call the police, so don't ask him.
Can you guys call the police? She just assaulted me.
Oh.
What's that?
It happened on the tankings are different from our side, so you can call it.
Bro, this is your store.
I know that you can call it, or they will.
I want you
Bro.
to leave us out of this, please.
Someone just assaulted me in your store. I'm just letting you know.
Napoleon Dynamite's not happy. That's in the video, pretty much. That's a good way. You know what? Another thing would have happened, by the way, in Sarasota if the cops were called. So this woman survives this, but I guess I'll say Uber's here. Hey, Mersh, the Uber's here. And she walks away.
Damn, they should have made that store out of that black woman.
That's good. That was really good. I like that. You know what? Honestly, that's a good point, though. Can I bring something up? Yeah, look, it's crazy that the person survived, right, and walked away. It's fucking nuts, right? But how poorly made are these buildings?
Very poorly.
Like,
very poorly.
You survived getting smushed into one?
Yeah.
Imagine a brownstone getting, you're dead, you're squished, you're done, you're dead. Probably also Sarasota. So this wasn't an accident. She was trying to hit her.
Yes.
Oh, she got out of the car and she got her ass beat.
And the car's just rolling away.
And the guy walks up and goes, "You can call the police if you want, but not on my end. I am not calling the police."
Oh my god.
Wild. Okay, Marsh, you're a single guy about town, 42 now, maybe time to settle down. Can I show you what the market looks like? I mean, just look at the freeze frame already.
Yeah, this isn't great to start.
Oh boy.
No, it's great.
What's the weirdest thing about me? I can't even say it. They're literally never going to talk to me again. It's so weird. It's so weird. But as a 2024 bride, I hate wearing the color white.
Okay.
Hey.
So what?
What is she doing? What is this doing with her fucking face?
Just women
Looks like a
nowadays.
fucking a Muppet.
What's the weirdest thing about me? I can't even say it. They're
Your
literally never
face?
going to talk to me again. It's so weird. It's so weird. But as a 2024 bride, I hate wearing the color white.
Nobody cares that you're getting married.
Yeah.
That's all this is. Nobody cares.
That's cool. Congratulations.
I don't care what you like wearing. Wear whatever you want. I don't care. I don't ever want to see you again. So.
Yeah, congratulations on marrying into the neighbor. I'm happy for your black boyfriend.
Or brother.
And my bridal shower's next week. And somebody just asked me, what white dress am I wearing to the shower? Who said I'm wearing a dress? Who said I'm wearing white?
Oh, I hate theater kids. I hate theater kids so much. They all need to just
That's what this is.
Doing that. What's that? Those videos of the
She's
people.
doing a monologue right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
but like they're looking at.
Do you guys remember there was that remake of that movie, that Hairspray? There was that remake with John Travolta as a chick and whatever.
He looked hot.
The fat chick from that does cameos now, and no matter what, I'll send you an example. But no matter what the cameo's about, she'll fit in the 4 songs from the movie, even no matter what it's about. Theater kids suck, bro.
Asked
Holy
me,
shit.
what white dress am I wearing to the shower?
What's with the Jim Carrey faces?
Again, like he said, theater kid. She's doing a monologue.
Um,
She's what's her face? Mary Kathleen Gallagher. That's what she is.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Who said I'm wearing a dress? Who said I'm wearing white? Hot take.
Yeah, I can't do this. Can we?
I don't like being the center of attention.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
I had
That's
to
the
get
funniest
to,
thing you said.
I had to get to that part because that's my favorite part of this.
X, ma'am.
What white dress am I wearing
Formerly known as Twitter.
to the shower? Who said I'm wearing a dress? Who said I'm wearing white? Hot take. I don't like being the center of attention.
Then why are you doing this?
Why are you on TikTok?
Why are you?
I don't like when the spotlight is on me.
You love it. You're doing it right now. If there was a spotlight filter for TikTok, you'd be using it.
hate her so goddamn much.
I don't feel like I need to.
I'm no, I'm not.
I'm trying and I want to be a TikTok influencer. How do I do this? Hold on. I'm trying.
Be
To do it.
retarded.
Let me try.
On me.
Sign your
I don't
soul
feel
to
like I need to
Moloch.
advertise that I'm the bride. I know so many brides really, really love to be the center of attention. I'm not judging at all, but it's just.
Shut up!
Sounds like somebody's a little jealous they're marrying her.
Not me. A lot of people don't know this about me, but
I'm fucking insufferable.
We know this. We know this about you.
Okay.
a lot of people don't know this about me, but I'm an introvert.
You know why a lot of people don't know that about you? Because nobody knows who the fuck you are.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that much. Like, if I walk into a goddamn If I walk into the fucking CNN building and I go, look, a lot of you guys don't know this about me. They're going to go, I don't know who you are. I don't know anything about you.
I'm an introvert. And so when I'm the only one in white and everyone's saying she's the bride, she's the bride,
You're right. It is a monologue. Exactly.
she's the bride. Yes. I am the bride.
I am
But
the bride.
I'm also
And sometimes I wonder.
no different.
I wonder, what would life be
Ah.
if I were the star of the world? I'll kill. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
She's gonna start singing.
Oh, bro, don't
I am the bride.
put that out there.
But
man.
I'm also no different than any of you.
I'm going to fucking, if I ever, I can't.
You can't. We're on YouTube. We're on YouTube. You're going to love and respect this woman who's being vulnerable. She's being vulnerable.
I swear
Hold
to
on.
God, if I ever run into you in the streets,
What would happen?
I wasn't gonna. I know.
Okay.
I'm gonna respect the fuck out of you if I ever catch you in public. You are gonna get more respect than you've ever gotten in your life. It's gonna be life changing.
RESPECT.
Roy, stop it.
I want to do this acting thing. Am I doing it right?
I think you're doing it. I think you're doing it right.
Unfortunately, too well.
She reminds me of the kind of girl in your 20s, like she'd blow you one time at a party, and then you come home and she's already somehow made a key to your house.
Yeah. Not
Oh, yeah,
somehow.
you're her
She
boyfriend now.
She planned it 3 weeks before she ever said hi to you.
Yeah, and you're like, okay, why didn't anybody warn me about this? I'm kind of stuck now. You know, she's the kind of chick that like you don't really want to date, but you hook up with at a party, and now it's like she's already 1 week in, and she's saying things like, "This is so us." You're like, holy shit!
no.
I need to get the fuck out of
Oh,
here
my God.
now.
It was Mother's Day.
It was funny when Adam Friedland said it. It's not funny when anybody else has ever said it.
Marsha, it was Mother's Day. It was.
Hey! Wow, is the title positive for once?
No.
I wonder how he celebrated.
AW mom is not his real mom. You'll see.
Yeah, how's he gonna make this about
Hi,
himself?
this is Cade. I'm wishing a happy Mother.
Cade Paradoxa, also known as Earl.
Your name's Earl.
Earl.
No, but I don't even I know Earl's the bit we do, but I just love pointing out your name is Earl.
Thursday
Like,
to my
Merch,
alum,
that's a
Kim.
feminine, beautiful name.
How you doing? My name is Earl.
My name's Earl.
I have recording memory space or whatever for on my phone for recording videos.
So retard, you do what I do. You plug your phone into your computer once a month. You make a folder with the name,
Yeah.
with that month is the date, and you just put everything on there. And then guess what? Squeaky clean phone, my friend.
I went through deleting like something like around 5,000 of these old photos on this like these
Just
old
shit I don't need. Any like pictures of my brother and my
And
dad.
my dad,
and stuff.
yeah.
Who cares?
live photos or whatever that I had my camera on live mode and deleted like all those photos just to clear up space, and my camera phone is not working very well. My phone
That's crazy.
itself is not working that well.
You tell such good stories, dude. You know.
Years. I've never had an iPhone before this one.
Wow.
So anyway,
what is it? An iPhone 9? Like fucking loser.
It's the ME. It's thick as fuck.
I was gonna make the ME joke. I was gonna guess what the ME ones, the shit ones, the ones you give a kid.
I was always more aware of
The one that's so old that the SIM network doesn't even connect to it anymore. It's like, bro, they didn't even have 5G back then, my man.
I'm on edge.
like as a teenager or whatever. So anyway, whole spiel. But
Oh my God.
anyway, I have like way more recording space on this
AW
now.
mom is the one, his Andy Warhol mom that he kept bringing up.
So I didn't even have to delete all those photos. I finally figured out it only cost like
Hey,
99
so you want to know what I noticed?
Mm.
Somebody's been taking his medications.
Yeah, or drinking less wine.
I'm wearing a dress
one of
right
the
now.
two.
'cause-
Hold on. He's wearing a dress
for
right
the
now.
video because it's Mother's Day, and my biological mom, my mom who I live with, is celebrating Mother's Day with basically the rest of the family who
Right, and her only well, no, the other son is still alive.
don't even acknowledge me because of how
how mean you've
'Cause you're
been
a
to
problem.
her,
'Cause you're a
how
problem.
horrible you've been to her, the things you've called her, the things you did to your dad, the things you did to your brother, the things you did to the entire LGBTQ community that fucking hates you in Dayton.
embarrassing it basically is that a skinhead was beating me in the house.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Ah, that old chestnut.
There it is. It's been of years.
He's a skeleton now. Like,
yeah.
there's not even any connective tissue on him anymore.
Why are you saying this?
Why are we still obsessing over that? Like, I think we could all agree that if you're obsessing over anything that's been done to you by somebody who's now officially a skeleton, you should be over it by now.
Yeah, if the thing threatening you is now 100% outside bones.
Yeah.
Outside bones. Stuff gets teeth or outside bones.
Because there's all that falling out about it, or whatever, all that arrogant ego about it, all of that violence that was happening to me.
The only way you should be mad at somebody who's a skeleton is if you were attacked by an actual skeleton.
Then you should, yeah.
Or the kids from Karate Kid.
At a Halloween party.
But tell me you wouldn't probably at least
mean,
harbor a little resentment towards skeletons after that. Like,
Anyway,
I got jumped
in
by
general-
4 skeletons in the bathroom. I'm not a big fan.
I don't want to go on. And,
Is there any better classic like lazy guy costume though than the fucking black shirt with a
that's
skeleton
the
on?
classic-
Like when you just don't feel like doing anything, just go get a skeleton. It's easy.
So that's been bad from alcohol. So I've always avoided anything other than basically beer. It doesn't do that much.
That's
to
still
me.
alcohol, fucking idiot.
And also, we've seen you drink wine.
That's wine, but other
Look,
than that,
And I guess wine.
I'm still struggling. Like bro, every time I told this story on Nightwave last night. I had to go to the laundromat last week, and in that strip mall, there's one place that has an ATM, and guess what it is? It's a bar, and I had to go into the bar to use the ATM while I have to wait an hour for my laundry to be done.
And then as soon as you walk in, the bartender goes, "Oh no, I poured the wrong beer. I guess I got to throw it out. Hey, buddy, you want it?"
No, it wasn't one of the. I know there's a chick I know who bartends there, but she wasn't working. She was just hanging out. And I ran into her on the way to the ATM. And I got to give this girl credit, right? Because she's fun. Let's just put it that way. I've hung out with her a few times. She's a fun girl. Just a fun chick from town.
Okay.
And I go in and I'm using the ATM and she goes, "Mersh, what's going on?" I'm like, "Hey, what are you doing?" She's like, "What are you doing in here?" I'm like, "I'm just going to the laundromat real quick." And she's like, "You grabbing a drink?" And I was like, "Actually, I haven't drank in like 16 days." And she's like, "Oh." Like, she goes, like on purpose or like, and I'm like, "Yeah, I didn't get arrested or anything." Like, it's not court appointed. I'm just not drinking. She's like, "Oh, good for you." To this girl's credit, she actually was like, "Well, get the fuck out of here." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here." Thanks.
Okay.
And I like ducked out. But like most people would have been like, "Come on, do one shot." And the chick was like, "Oh, you're not drinking? Get out." And I was like, "All right, later." But yeah, dude, it's fucking tough. But Dayton, don't start with this. Like, trust me, I keep walking past places and being like, Jameson, and then I don't drink it. But what you can't do, Earl, is get trapped in this role where you're like, "That's why I just drink beer." It's like you're still drinking alcohol,
Yeah,
asshole.
that's true.
You know who else only drank beer? Lady Di.
And she did.
And then she got Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome. Hey, did you know Dr. Steve's retired?
Yeah?
Yeah, he announced it.
I love
Hulkamania
Dr.
this year.
Steve. He's the best.
Said he's not doing weird medicine anymore.
That sucks.
I know.
Forever Two Wheels, think of this. You guys smashed what little beef you guys had with Owen Benjamin way sooner than Dayton Hypernova would with his dad and brother. That's true, actually.
Seriously. And honestly, even if we had never squashed anything with Owen, if I found out if all we ever did was have beef between us and Owen Benjamin and then he died, I still would just go, "Well, damn, that's fucking sad. What a shame." Like, you know what I mean? We wouldn't still be going, "What a piece of shit. He burned his kid's dinosaur books." Like, I always thought when people die, we sort of, part of the grieving process is whether you liked them or they were a mixed bag in your life, like most people are. You reflect on the shit you liked about them, and you let the shit go that you didn't like. They're fucking dead.
Crazy Check, do you still think dinosaurs were real? See, now that's the problem I'm having. I don't trust anything anymore. I know, Virgil, you're retarded.
Here's
though,
my
so
thing.
Shut up. I don't want to hear your nuke thing.
Here's my take on the dinosaur book thing, right? Like, I understand that, like, even if you believe dinosaurs aren't real, but we could have that conversation. Burning books that your kid was already enjoying and then just like, that's weird.
No.
Superman's not real either, but if my kid was reading comics, I'd be like, that's cool.
I'm not even saying. You're right. I'm not even talking about that. I'm just checking the pulse again. How are you on dinosaurs? Have you been thinking about it a lot more? I have a little bit.
Oh, I have, but again, I just go back to the Owen thing being, it was the optics of a completely piss-drunk Owen doing a bonfire and burning books. It just didn't look great.
Yeah.
If he had just quietly thrown out his kids' dinosaur books, that would have been one thing. Oh, I don't know. I guess we lost them.
Yeah, I feel like there's an easier way to go about that.
Yeah, you know.
Way.
But as far as dinosaurs being real, I'm starting to look. I don't believe anything.
I think dinosaurs were real, but they were Jewish.
Look, I'm starting to think with some of the new grifting that's happening on the right wing, I'm starting to think the Jews ain't so bad
There's
anymore.
no grifters on
you
the
get
right
enough
wing.
fucking you get. I'm telling you, right wing, you push one more fucking Ian Carroll into my timeline, and I'm going full blown Zionist. You
I
have
already
my
have,
fucking
dog.
word.
I already have.
Ummer, still make me hate you.
New movie.
Liver is king! Liver King here. I've been working out for the last 35 years. The last 15 of those years, I've been living an ancestral
Dude,
lifestyle.
I saw this pop up on Netflix like as a trailer, and my first thought was, if this does anything other than mock the living
It
shit
does.
out of
It's
him,
going
I-
to.
Oh, good.
Beef testicles. Just bone broth, liver, and meat. That was disgusting, yet very ancestral.
Business had been growing 12% a quarter, every quarter.
We have videos with hundreds of millions of views. Primals! That felt like new levels of invincibility.
Except every one of us fucking spotted your HGH gut from
we
day
knew
one.
it. We all knew it, yeah.
I mean, like, there's just certain look. You'll agree, right? Even if they're not like I'm not a fitness guy, right? But you'll agree, anybody who grew up a pro wrestling fan,
Oh, you could tell.
can
You could always
spot
tell,
when somebody's
always.
on gear. Because you get that fucking the Road Warrior, Legion of Doom, the Roid Belly and shit. There's just certain things you go, oh, that guy.
That kind of feeling is dangerous.
I don't think anybody was ready for what was going to come out when you have all these eyeballs on you.
People would come
We
to me and say,
all were ready.
We knew.
hey, bro, like, come on, he's on steroids. And I would say, no, man, he's not.
You're fucking. If you really believe that, if you truly believe that, you are one of the stupidest people in the world.
And what I hate the most about it, like
he was natty.
See this, but what I hate about these people, right? It's like you're actually contributing more to like people having misinformation. You're not like I actually respect people that like are fitness influencers that just tell
say it.
you like that less what is it, more plates, more dates
Yeah,
guy.
he's honest
That
about it.
guy has literally used himself as a fucking guinea pig for things, and he'll tell you like, yeah, this thing worked or this thing wasn't great. I got moody on this shit. You know what I mean? But like, don't lie about it. Like, if you really want to start a program, you should at least be honest and go, yeah, look, I'm on test and a little bit of HG. All right, look, I do a little bit of it. This is what I do.
Bro, the other day, Grantham, in a video, like, one of the guys was, like, complimenting him. He was like, fucking, put on some fucking, lifting some weights, huh? He goes, well, Trent's lifting some weight.
Yeah. But there's no shame in it, in my opinion. Just be honest about it.
Like,
Like,
being honest about it's the most important part of my opinion.
to me, if you're this jacked and I know you're on steroids, that's still fucking impressive on steroids.
you can't just take steroids and not do anything.
So I'd
It
still go,
works.
damn, dude, you are jacked. Like, there are more. Like, I just respect the guys more that are like, look, am I on a couple things? Yeah, look, this is what I'm taking, and you're like, all right, I respect that. You know, you need a little edge in the game.
We saw existing customers drop. The messenger has killed the message.
Leaked emails, blood test results, and it is shocking to say the least.
More plates, more dates. Talk.
Did you mislead people?
Oh, that's right. It was more plates, more dates that outed him, right? Because he had checked his like message requests, and it turned out he had all these messages from him.
I mean,
yeah, dude, just don't be full of shit, man. I look. if you're fucking Mr. Olympia or whatever, and you at least admit that you've taken shit, I'll respect you more, and I will still go, damn, that was still quite an accomplishment.
Guys, thank you for checking out the show today. It was a lot of fun. Mersh, will you be doing your Nightwave
Yeah,
show
we'll be there
today?
tonight. Nightwave Radio, you fucks. Come there at 10 p.m.
Pessy, you're next, I believe.
Yes, sir.
And tomorrow, sign up for locals. Sign up for locals. Sign up for locals, please. Or Patreon. Either one to catch tomorrow's show. Virgie, you streaming?
Never
Okay,
again.
bye. Told you I was going to do it. I told you the window gets smaller.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm getting shorter. It's a joke.
That's impossible.
My stature, but that's impossible.
Don't sound so defeated. It's not as fun. We already have Frozen Asian.